Hi everybody, my name is Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food on both YouTube and Facebook. I hope you're all doing, with Keto Under 20. I almost forgot that. Well, I hope you're all doing well today. I live on Cape Cod. It is the end of March. It is winter again today. I can't believe it. Yesterday was warm and sunny. So I took my walk listening to my podcast, and here we are again. So it's really just kind of all coincidental, but my low carb, high fat friend emailed me about Richard Simmons and how she remembers as a kid she was begging her mom to let her do the Deal-A meal. And then I get this, I still get the one time I went to Weight Watchers, and so I only listened to 1 liter one time. And but she still sent, I'm still in her email bundle. And so I get some rather nice emails about what's going on. And you know, if it's a behavior, it doesn't matter what food plan you're on. But anyway, she emailed about this YouTube podcasts with an S, all about missing Richard Simmons. And she said she showed a bulletin board that her mother did for her, and how it was so helpful even back then, as she was a young and chubby girl as well. And so Richard Simmons seems to have the hearts of a lot of us and for what he did, and he's been missing for like a couple of years. And so this film photographer took it over, and the missing Richard Simmons doesn't have pictures. It's just his head behind a big green apple. But I've been listening to it, and it is pretty nostalgic. And his message was clear, and he helped millions and millions of people. And this was a man, and at first he thought, how could I ever be enthralled by this man? And he began to go to his studio. It was a 1-room studio. And then just one day he didn't show up, and it was remarkable in the fact that Richard Simmons loved the spotlight. So it's just all funny how it all tied in. So that's what I'm listening to on my walks. So how are you guys doing? Are you doing today with your keto? Maybe under 20? Maybe starting at 50 and working your way down as you get more and more courage? I had a 2-meal day yesterday. I had an omelet from the Earthy Crunchy, and so today is just my 1 meal. So I will keep busy. That's how I work it, sisters and brothers. People say, "Do you feel hungry?" Of course I feel hungry. I'm a food addict, so I have to battle this, whether my stomach is growling or not. So today I will just have my 1 meal. It's Easy Crack's Law. If you Google Easy Crack's Law, it will come up. You will see what I am eating, and can't wait. I'm also having 10 to 12 real skinny, pencil-thin asparagus with that. And then I put 1 more tablespoon of coconut oil onto the Crack's Law. That is my 1 meal of the day. And I spray the asparagus with coconut oil, Nature's Promise, so I don't add any more butter to them, just saying. And then today I will have my second coffee with butter and heavy whipping cream, and the same thing for a cup of tea with half the amount of butter and half the amount of heavy whipping cream to get me through the day, along with some lemon water and maybe Poland Springs. And that's how I conquer the 1 meal a day. And we are eating earlier, and we wonder how this will work when it becomes a busy season for him. But for now, this seems to be working, and I like it. And I had 9 hours of sleep last night, which is 2 to 3 more hours than I used to have every single night. So I am delighted with that keto effect, the keto effect. What are some of your keto effects? It is so much more than a scale, especially if some of you have found that as you turn your fat into muscle, excuse me, that the scale goes up. And that is indeed what happened to me with my food plan and my keto lifestyle under 20. But it is a leaning out that is just incredible. And I don't know if any of you are at that maintenance stage part of your food journey where there is a leaning out. I love it. I love this lifestyle. And I just wish more would see the benefits of it, especially older people. I love when I hear from a new pickle and they're older or even older than me and how they're doing it too and how it's like the best thing that ever happened to them. And I so get it. I think that if you're going through the perimenopause or the menopause stage of your life and you're beginning to gain and get things like the back fat and the inner thighs and the jiggly arms, not that all of those things vanished for me. They did go down some, but with the leaning out, I can definitely feel anything that's dangling now is skin. The fat is gone. And what a great feeling. Today on my one meal day to day, my calories are at about 1,400. And so that works for me. My macros are 82 fat, 5 carbs, 5% carbs, and so 13% protein. And a lot of the experts are saying if you're at a stall or a plateau, and it's frustrating, to lower your protein for a few days. There's a lot of theories that having a higher protein in your macros might stall you out because excess protein turns to sugar. And that doesn't seem fair, does it? It's like protein, come on. But that's how it sometimes rolls. So I am happy to be here, Keto Under 20. It's working for me. I hope it works for you. A lot of people ask great questions. Don't be afraid to. And I'd love to hear about what some of your keto benefits are besides what the scale says. Whether it's clothes or sleep or alertness or energy. Yeah, we got a new vacuum cleaner yesterday afternoon. And so right before dinner, I'm vacuuming. And it's like mid-afternoon, which is usually when I'm at my, I'm at my guilty pleasure TV stage of my day. Oh, I love being semi-retired. It so works for me. This has been the best year of my life, and I'm 66 and a half right now. So keep on ketoing. You never know what will come into your life. This has been Sarah, a very grateful Sarah. Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto Under 20. Have a marvelous day, darling. Bye-bye for now.